How's it going, y'all? It's me, Noah, here. I'm riding on Caltrain 425. This is the third northbound limited stop train of the weekday evening rush hour. First making all the stops from Diridon Station in San Jose to Redwood City, and then it'll begin expressing from there by making select stops to 4th and King Street Station in San Francisco. I hopped on this train at Menlo Park. Our next stop is Redwood City, then we'll begin expressing, and I'll be riding on this train to South San Francisco to get back home after my 5th day back at my college for the fall semester of the 2026-2027 academic year. With our sister train 424. That's the third southbound limited stop train of the weekday evening rush hour, making select stops to Redwood City from 4th and King Street Station in San Francisco by expressing. Then it'll be making all the stops from there to Diridon Station in San Jose. Train 424, that train's accommodating all of Caltrain 522's passengers because that train's canceled. That's originally the third southbound express train of the weekday evening rush hour that makes select stops to Diridon Station in San Jose. And yeah, that train's canceled. Right on time at 6:18 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here we are pulling into Redwood City Station to make our scheduled stop.
Yeah, no, but his ask is well, I guess, kind of perspective. His ask is what was supposed, like, what are the topics that were supposed to be part of this time?
I have the 319, 320 set on this train. 319's leading and 320's trailing.
This is northbound limited train
425.
Making select stops to San Francisco. Next stop, Hillsdale. Doors are closing. Please stay clear and hold on.
That is a problem. But also, technically, that should be handled by traffic management. Yeah. Like, I mean, you should have...
2 minutes late at 6:20 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here we are departing Redwood City with our next stop being Hillsdale. We're going to be expressing through both Belmont and San Carlos.
Caltrain is a proof of payment system. Please have your fare ready for inspection. Failure to comply will result in a
I can hear the horn of our car,
administrative
319.
citation and or removal from the train.
You can hardcode it right now.
That's why I did like,
And yeah, like this, that is the system design that I had in my system. How do you
the
find
website,
like
it's
this is
like
6:22 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here we are expressing through San Carlos. There's our sister train, 424, passing by us. That train's going to be expressing through San Carlos very shortly. That's the third southbound limited stop train of the weekday evening rush hour. First making select stops by expressing from 4th and King Street Station in San Francisco to Redwood City. And then it'll be making all the stops from there to Diridon Station in San Jose. And that train is accommodating all of train 522's passengers because that train is canceled. 522 is usually the third southbound express train of the weekday evening rush hour that makes select stops to Diridon Station in San Jose. At 6:23 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, here we are expressing through Belmont.
Now approaching Hillsdale.
A minute early at 6:24 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here we are pulling into Hillsdale Station to make our scheduled stop.
This is Northbound Limited Train 425 making select stops to San Francisco. Next stop, San Mateo.
We're going to be meeting up with Caltrain 152 soon. That's a southbound local train making all the stops to Tamian Station in San Jose.
Doors are closing. Please stay clear and hold on.
Alright, y'all. Here we are departing Hillsdale Station a minute late at 6:26 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, with our next stop being San Mateo. We're going to be expressing through Redwood Park. 6:27 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here we are expressing through Hayward Park.
Hello, aboard Caltrain 425 Limited. Service next stop San Mateo's. Few quick announcements.
There's Caltrain 152 passing by. That's a southbound local train making all the stops.
July 11th through
Making all the stops to Tamian Station in San Jose.
/status. Also, Giants game attendees. Caltrain will run an extra train after the game. Get more information at caltrain.com/giants. It's Caltrain 425 now arriving San Mateo.
According to that announcer, we're going to be pulling into San Mateo Station here very shortly.
Now approaching San Mateo.
It's downtown San Mateo. Downtown San Mateo. Downtown San Mateo. Right on time at 6:28 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here we are pulling into San Mateo Station to make our scheduled stop.
This is Northbound Limited Train 425 making select stops to San Francisco. Next stop, Millbrae. Doors are closing. Please stay clear and hold on.
Alright, y'all. Here we are departing San Mateo Station. A minute late at 6:29 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. With our next stop being Millbrae, we're going to be expressing through Burlingame.
Caltrain is a proof of payment system. Please have your fare ready for inspection. Failure to comply will result in a $75 administrative citation and or removal from the train.
At 6:31 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, here we are expressing through Burlingame. There's the donut shop, the original Royal Donut. At 6:31 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, here we are going through the weekend station, only stop Broadway. This is where the trains only stop on the weekends only. This is the hamburger place, Maverick Jack's. Today is a weekday, not a single train will be serving that station today.
Millbrae Transit Center, your connection to BART, Samtrans, and San Francisco International Airport.
What was that last thing that was in the below all of the last? No,
Right on time at 6:33 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here we are pulling into Millbrae Station to make our scheduled stop.
yeah, I think you talked about ice. Oh yeah. Oh, here's another question thing I was wondering about. Still don't have like a good way of tracking CPU RAM usage, and so it'll be nice to start like enforcing budgets for those things as well.
This is Northbound Limited Train 425 making select stops to San Francisco.
My stop is next.
South San
You mentioned
Francisco.
some database, but we don't have good dashboards for it, or we don't have good reference. Because also like again like for example recently the online calibration thing was added, and when I saw the
Doors are closing.
usage, like,
Please stay
it was
clear and
fine.
hold on.
I didn't realize it added 5 GB of RAM usage, so
We're going to be meeting up with Caltrain 526 soon. That's the last southbound express train of the weekday evening rush hour, making select stops to Diridon Station in San Jose. And a minute late at 6:34 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, here we are departing Millbrae with our next stop being South San Francisco. We're going to be expressing through San Bruno.
Please take a moment to observe the emergency exit plan
Posted on the wall of each car.
And in the event of an emergency, stay seated and listen carefully to instructions from the train crew or emergency responders. If you are instructed to exit, use caution and walk to the side of the tracks at least 15 feet from the closest rail.
this way cars can also like anyone can use this. And I think that's how it should go. Like, because like, right now health monitor is publishing these. Okay, here's the thing, right? There are different ways to get service. One is health monitor, one is telegraph. Who knows what it will be from the German team at some point, like this or not. But we can for now at least decide how we will store it in a table. Okay. And once we decide that, like then we can build out the dashboards for displaying all that information. And then whenever the front end, like whenever the onboard changes, we just have to write it and magic manage calculate the information. The other thing is
There goes Caltrain 526 passing by us. That's the last southbound express train of the weekday evening rush hour, making select stops to Diridon Station in San Jose. There we just passed the platform of the old San Bruno station.
yeah, the thing I want to mention is I think those tables are currently broken, but it would be nice to make sure talk to the engineer to figure out like how to keep track of like tables not being
At 6:36 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, here we are expressing through San
So
Bruno.
what happened was so there are two kinds of slots. They have a table top. They will populate the tables directly from the top, and we can set that up. Right now, they just don't see this. So my dad this way the CPU is on usage. Leaves that away. But there is another topic which I'm going to use like computer table, which he uses a metric on. He basically uses the same equation but populates tables. Another table, and we decided that's the better way to go because of things like our topic criteria. There's some like we keep make sure that table is fixed. And I think I tried switching over to the table and gives some the same.
Well, better get off this train in South San Francisco. downtown South San Francisco and Sign Hill. A minute early at 6:38 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here we are pulling into South San Francisco to make our scheduled stop, and I'm about to be getting off of this train right now. There's Caltrain 154 pulling in at the same time, 2 minutes early. 327, 328 set on the 154. 328's leading and 327's trailing. That's a southbound local train making all the stops to Diridon Station in San Jose. Hi all, here I am getting off at South San Francisco on Caltrain 425. Alright y'all, here's Caltrain 425 about to depart. Departing right on time at 6:39 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. 319 leading. 3191 coach, 3192 by car, 3193 coach, 3195 coach, 3196 by car, and 320 trailing. Alright y'all, there goes Caltrain 425 to 4th and King Street Station in San Francisco. Now making select stops. The next stop for this train will be 22nd Street Station in San Francisco, as it'll be expressing through Bayshore. And here goes Caltrain 154 departing right on time at 6:40 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, with its next stop being San Bruno, as it's a southbound local train making all the stops to Diridon Station in San Jose. Alright y'all, thank you for riding on Caltrain 425 with me from Menlo Park to South San Francisco. It's me, Noah Larson, signing off. Until now and next time, I'll see y'all on the rails. Peace out.